right, so it is June 27th, 2025. It is approximately 4 a.m. in the morning. I will be doing a reading on C. Murder, Corey Miller. This was not a requested reading. I'm actually just doing it because I'm curious. I just want to know. I grew up listening to No Limit. So I just really want to know, you know what I'm saying, what's going on with him. With that being said, remember anyone can request a reading on pretty much anybody, you know what I'm saying? And you can also request a personal reading as well. But let's jump right into it. So all of these cards have been pre-shuffled with Corey Miller, C. Murder in mind. And we're going to get to this deck in a second. But let's just start off with the Soul's Journey Lesson Oracle cards. So at the bottom of the deck, wow. So at the bottom of the deck, we have guilt. And it says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Okay. It's at the bottom of the deck. Followed by balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Okay. Corey Miller, C. Murder is a Pisces. So let's roll. Creator, when it comes to C. Murder, Corey Miller, what's going on when it comes to his soul? Three cards, please. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creativity aspect of my mind. Well, that sounds pretty good because, we know he's a rapper, and that takes creativity, and, so I guess he's nourishing that, so that sounds about right. Three cards, please, for Corey Miller. When it comes to his soul. Whoa. Okay. Two cards flew out, but once again, we have balance. Okay. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Please, one more card for C. Murder. Is that it? Okay. So, let's just see what we got here. So these two cards that came out, and for a minute, I was just going to leave it with these two because it had talked about balance, and balance that came out twice. But I just want to focus on these two, and I'll get to this one in a second. Wow. Okay, so we have regret, and it says, I know that I cannot change the past. And then we have freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Now, this is very interesting because we have regrets here, and we also have freedom. And we also know what the situation is at hand. He's currently incarcerated for what? Murder, right? So with regret and freedom being right here, I definitely feel as if I'm picking up on the energy of Corey Miller. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have denial. And it says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Okay? Now, let's talk about this card that I didn't really want to focus on right now, but let's turn it over and see what it says. Acceptance, very well. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. So that's pretty much why I wanted to focus on these two right here with regret and freedom, and then move over here to denial at the bottom of the deck, and then move over to acceptance, okay? I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Okay, so we're going to move these cards up and move on to the next one. And once I pulled the denial card, we got worry. And it says, I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Okay. Now, as always, when I do my readings, whether it's for celebrity or not, they're always pre-shuffled. Now, doing this particular pre-shuffle, this card, not only did it fly out, it reversed itself. Okay, so normally they kind of do that a lot, but I felt like this was real interesting to this particular reading because of what it said. So as you can see, as soon as I pull it, you can tell it's upside down. But when I was doing my pre-shuffles, all of them was in the correct position, but this one flew out. And in the reverse, this is what it says. It says, lit candle, finding inner peace, awareness, spiritual enlightenment, wisdom, successful outcome after struggle. Okay, so I thought that was rather interesting. Okay, see, it's upside down, but in the upside down position, that's what it says. Lit candle, finding inner peace, awareness, spiritual enlightenment, wisdom, successful outcome after a struggle. So I'm just going to keep it up there because I thought that was kind of cool. Now, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Wedding rings. It says suspicious, needs to compromise, misunderstanding, argument, anxious about your relationship. Okay. Well, this is the spiritual symbol card, so I want to use these as far as a message from Spirit and what Spirit wants C. Murder to know. And as I think I think he was married for sure, but I'm pretty sure I think they got a divorce. So with wedding rings being here, suspicious, need to compromise, misunderstanding, arguments, anxious about your relationship. I mean, I could think, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, he might feel some type of way, you know, he's locked up. His ex-wife is probably, you know, so I could understand that. Spirit, what messages do you have for C. Murder? We have bowl, and it says, accused of, ooh, shit. Accused of something falsely, future arguments, expenses, fear of poverty, and harsh truth. Damn. Accused of something falsely, future arguments, expenses, fear of poverty, and harsh truth. Ain't that some shit? Look at here. Look at this. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. But, damn. Okay. It's getting hot up in here. Accused of something falsely, future arguments. Wow. So I asked what messages the Spirit have for C. Murder, and accused of something falsely is crazy. Expenses, fear of poverty, and harsh truth. Damn. Okay. Creator, what messages do... Ooh, my nose itching. Hold on. Creator, what messages do you have for Corey Miller, better known as C. Murder? Okay. 3 cards, please. It says key. It says becoming more antisocial, denial, unexpected changes, overwhelmed, closing, more powerful in controlling. So we have a key right here. Becoming more anti-social denial, unexpected changes, overwhelmed, closing, more powerful in controlling. So we got denial coming out again, okay, in the message from the Creator. More powerful and more controlling. Wonder what that means. Okay, can I get 3 cards, please, for C Murder? Damn. That's 3. That's crazy. So, this is what we have. This is very interesting. It says, cautious. Beware of hidden intentions and underlying motives. Then we have flirt. Needy, vulnerable, head over heels, flirty, needs outside validation, suspicious, naive, jealous, addictions, feedback, manipulation, followed by slide, scheming over the surface, losing direction, losing balance. Remember, balance came out twice. Control around you, childish people acting cold around you, individual issues. Now, this is interesting right here because right away, what I'm feeling like is with cautious, be aware of hidden intentions and underlying motives. This makes me feel like this has something to do with a female, which could have a lot to do with those wedding rings. And it talked about suspicious of your relationship or something to that extent. So I guess the message from Spirit wanting C Murder to know to be cautious of certain people around him, more than likely a female, and their intentions because they have underlying motives. Okay. With flirt being here, it's like this person needs outside validation. They jealous, manipulative, something to that extent, and then scheming over the surface and loss of direction and acting childish. Oh, this is crazy. So why does he need to know that? I don't know if C Murder is in a relationship with someone right now. I mean, I know he's locked up, but that don't mean nothing. So, at the bottom of the deck, we have Snuffed Candle, and it says, victim of rumors of gossip, challenges, or spiritual journey, future sickness, and damage control. Damn. A victim of rumors and gossip and challenges on a spiritual journey, future sickness, and damage control. What the fuck, man? See? Damn. This is crazy. I don't know. I hope nothing's going on with his health. I only say that because once I removed the snuffed candle card, we got sun, and it says bending under pressure, overworked, egotistical, bragging, blinded by fame. Okay, we know he's a famous person. And then it says minor health issues again in the sun here. Bending under pressure, overworked, egotistical, bragging, blinded by fame, flaunting superiority, and minor health issues. I don't know. Maybe he's gonna. I don't know. because this is a message from Spirit. So I don't know if he's sick or if someone around him, close to him, is sick. This says futures on Snuff Candle. It talks about future sickness and damage control. So if it's future sickness and then people are going to try to use damage control, man, ooh, I sure in the hell hope, because something just came in my head, but I ain't gonna talk about it. But I just hope homie protected up in there. That's all I'm gonna say. I just hope he's protected up in there, and not like protected from like the prisoners. I don't mean like that. I'm talking more so like the people who's supposed to be protecting him. I'm hoping nothing could go wrong to the point where someone could say, well, this is what it is, but it really was this. You know what I'm saying? With the damage control. You know, like when weird shit happened in a prison, they try to cover it up and say, well, this is what it is, but really they just do that for damage control, but it really be some underlining shit. So I'm hoping homie is not sick, and I hope he's being protected while he's behind those bars. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm going to just move forward. I don't want to spend too much time on this reading because I got a whole bunch of other celebrities I'm finna read. I ain't finna go in on them, but I'm just finna see what's going on with them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say who they is. Stay tuned. I'll be dropping some more readings on some more celebrities. All right. Let's use these cards right here. Wait a minute. Cautious. Let's use these right here. Let's use the tarot. These have been pre-shuffled with C Murder in mind. I want to know, why is caution and beware of hidden intentions and underlying motives here for him. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles, and it talks about balance again between my work and personal life. Okay, so that's at the bottom of the deck. Why is cautious here for C Murder? Beware of hidden intentions. Why is that here? So I cut the deck, and we have the Ace of Swords, and it talks about clarity. Well, first of all, it says, with this sword, cut through confusion and gain clarity. Damn. Cut through confusion and gain clarity. Beware of hidden intentions and underlying motives. Yeah. He needs to find the balance in his life, work life, and in his personal life. And with this Ace of Swords being right here, it talks about power, truth, and breakthrough and new ideas. Like, I don't know if he's working on something. I don't know if he's gonna find out something, but it's like it's more to the story than is being played out here. Like somebody doing something with their motives being hidden in some type of way, more than likely for their own benefit. That's usually how that goes. But can I get one card for cautious and one card for snuffed candle, please? For C Murder. One card for cautious and one card for snuffed candle for C Murder, please, Creator. What challenges have you overcome? We got the Nine of Wands right here. Perseverance, determination, courage, and strength. Can I get one card for cautious and one for snuff candle, please? Thank you. Now, once again, we have the Ace of Swords again, and it talks about clarity, new ideas, power, truth, and breakthroughs. Okay, so I got my two cards. So we got the one for cautious. Let's see what it says. It says acceptance of loss, avoid conflicts, letting go of grudge, be humble, and seeking peace. Okay, so this is the Five of Swords in reverse. Okay, so to see that's how it came out. And let me turn it around and read it. If it's in the correct position, it says, what actions am I taking that may be causing harm to myself or others, even if they appear successful in the moment? Winning, it says conflicts, winning at all costs, betrayed and manipulation. Wow. But see, it came out in the reverse. So, cautious, be aware of hidden intentions and underlying motives. Acceptance of a loss, because somebody ain't right here. Somebody in his surrounding ain't right here. And it's saying acceptance of a loss. We got acceptance up here too. And it says avoid conflict. You know what I'm saying? Let go of the grudges. Be humble and seek peace. You know what I'm saying? Seek peace. Because it's almost like it ain't nothing you can really do about it anyway. So just be humble and seek peace and accept the losses and just avoid conflict, like no try to get back. Something to that extent, with the Five of Swords being in reverse. Now let's see what Snuff Candle talk about. Snuff Candles in the reverse as well. I said as well. And it says lack of progress, delays, setbacks, failure in partnership. Now listen, Snuff Candle, victim of rumors or gossips, challenges on spiritual journey, sickness and damage control. So we got the Three of Wands here for Snuff Candle. Lack of progress, delays, setback, and failed partnerships. Wow. That's crazy. Well, all right then. I'm going to put these cards right on back over here. Okay. Let's see here. I want to use these cards to see. Well, when I initially was shuffling, I said I want to cut him in half and use one side for how he was before he went in and how he is after he went in. And I'm sorry if I'm yelling, but people be like they can't hear me, so I swear it's like 4 in the morning. So if I'm talking a little loud, my bad. But that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to know how he was before he went in and how he is now using these cards right here. Okay, and these are the masculine archetype cards. So let's do it. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we have refuse to change. Ain't that ain't that funny? Refuse to change. And I'm only saying that because that's where these cards be pre-shuffled. I don't look at them or nothing. That was making so funny. But I just said how he was before and how he is after. That's crazy to me. But let's just cut the deck here. Listen. So this is more than likely the deck of how he was beforehand, right? Right? Beforehand. And then we got a hand right here. Oh, so funny. And then right here, namaste. Even though I know this is what I'm getting right now. So let's just see. So put this one to the side. Okay? So I'm going to do it this way. How was C Murder before he went in to prison? I mean, yeah. How was C Murder Creator before he went? Damn. Wow, look, y'all see that? Aggressor. Strategist. Damn. Wow. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? I'm gonna just leave these two right here. I'm gonna leave these two right here. Okay. Now, that's what we have. So this is how he was before he went in, right? According to these cards. Let's see how he is now that he's in. So we had this integration card right here, right? So let's see. How is C Murder now that he's behind bars? How is he now? I got two. All right. So we have Wizard right there. So I'm gonna just set it over here. Oh, look at that! Oh shit! I didn't show y'all that the how it was at first. Look at this. We got Teacher and we have Wizard. Now, when these two cards came out, this was the next card up under it. It was Teacher, and then we have Wizard on this deck. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. That makes me wonder. I'm going to just keep these two up just in case I have to come back to them. So let's see what these have to say. Wow. Listen, remember that balance card that came out? We saw balance twice. Listen. Judge. This is how he is now. We got Judge and we got Warrior. You know what I'm saying? Now remember where that card was at. Damn, where was it at? Damn, I thought I seen something out here. I did. I saw in these cards up here when I was shuffling something about, and I do so without judgment. Something to that extent early on. I can't remember, but it's all good. So it's like now that he's in, you know what I'm saying? I think he looks at situations differently. With Judge being here, you know, how you look at both sides of a situation and still without judgment, being able to see both sides of a situation. And we got Warrior here. So what I'm feeling like is that, you know, he's strong. He has become a strong type of person based off of these cards, and maybe not be so quick to judge people and try to understand people, and basically just finding a balance in general. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing in life, man. You got to find balance. Because if you don't find balance, something going to be up and something going to be down. In a perfect world, we need it to be like this, but it's so hard. You know what I'm saying? It is so hard. You know? Like, let's just keep it moving because I don't want to spend too much time on this. But let's see. Well, let's just ask the ultimate question what everybody want to know. Will C Murder be released from prison? Will he be released? Now, I can't put a date on it, you know what I'm saying, like I did the Chris Brown reading. I said he's going to be released in, I think in less than 24 hours he was, but that's a whole different ball game. But let's just see, will C Murder ever be released from prison? You know, so I want to use the Kipper deck to do that. All right, creators, so let's see what you got for me. When it comes to C Murder, Corey Miller, male Pisces, will he ever be released from prison? At the bottom of the deck, we have High Honors, which is interesting because I just found out today when I was trying to find this morning when I was trying to find out what his zodiac sign was, that he was in the army. I didn't know he was in the army. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was a shorty back when No Limit was out, but I didn't know he was in the army. He said he went right after high school. I was like, whoa. So with High Honors being here, it's a little interesting, but let's just see. Will C Murder ever be released from prison? We have Community and we have High Honors. I'm not going to read too much into it. I could say, yeah. And when he come home, the Community is going to have High Honors for him. I could say that. But then I would be reaching. All right. Creator, when it comes to C Murder, Corey Miller, male Pisces, will he ever be released from prison? Okay. 3 cards, please. We got main female at the bottom of the deck. Followed by distant horizon. Creator, will C Murder ever be released? Shit, that's 2 cards. Damn, I didn't see that. Well, I'll tell you I need one more card, but I'll tell you what this one is, and it says concerned. But I need one more card, Creator. Will C Murder ever be released from prison? Shit. Listen, look what I got. Remember I said, I showed you that card with the concerned male on it. We got it again. Okay. And Privacy came out in the reverse. But I'm just going to flip it around. I'm going to flip it around. I guess I'll keep it. Yeah, I will keep it. I will keep it based off of the card that I see right here. Okay? So listen, this is what we have, y'all. Ask, will he ever be released from prison? We got courthouse. We got High Honors. We got Poverty in reverse. We got Concern. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have Thief. There's only 1 or 2 ways to read this setup. It's only 1 or 2 ways to read this. And I don't know which way to read it. Let me just take a peek up under Thief, because what it seems like to me is, if I had to go off of what I'm feeling and what these cards say, I be trying to be such a positive person. That's why I don't want to say it. But I would say no. Okay? I would say no. But it's like with Thief being here, it's like his life, something is being stolen from him, right? That's how I'm reading this. We got courthouse, we got High Honors, we got Poverty in reverse, followed by Concern, but then we have Thief right here. So that's the way that I'm reading it. Like, no. But let's see what this card say once I pull it. Occupation. Immature woman. So I was hoping it would be something different. Now, I ain't never did this before. Now, you see the cards that came out. I've never did this, but not this right here, but what I'm finna do now. Because I don't like this. I don't like it. So remember, we have Thief. We have courthouse. We have high honors. We have poverty. We have concerned. Fuck. Damn. I would have to move my table out the way. I was finna get up and get the other cards. Ugh, shit. I was finna get up and get the other cards, but they're like so freaking far away. And I would have to do a lot of fucking moving. So this is what we're gonna do. I was gonna get another set of Kipper cards and ask the same question and see what comes out. That's what I was finna do. I've never done that before because I just don't like this. But I guess it doesn't matter, Shay, if you like it or not. But I don't like it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it again with the same cards and see what the outcome be, okay? If that's okay. So remember, we got Thief at the bottom of the deck, Courthouse, High Honors, Poverty in reverse, and Concern. Okay? Let's do it again. When it comes to C. Murder, Corey Miller, male Pisces. Creator, will he ever be released from prison? Will he ever be released from prison? Can I get 3 cards, please? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. Remember, we had main female at first. Will he ever be released from prison? We got False Person at the bottom of the deck. Will he ever be released from prison? Will C. Murder ever be released from prison? Damn. This card, we got Adjudication. So we got more court shit. One more card, please. Followed by Message. This is crazy. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is some crazy shit. I said I didn't like it. So, at the bottom of the deck, we have Gift. Okay. Followed by Great Fortune, which is crazy because we go from Poverty being in the reverse to now we have Great Fortune, followed by Message, right? Followed by Journey. Now, if one, I wanted 4 cards because I had 4 in the first place, didn't I? Yep. So, we got Community again. So, looking at this right here, one could read it with Gift here, Journey, Great Fortune, and Message. One could read it this way. Yeah. Yes, he will. So what I'm feeling is, because I've never did this before, what I'm feeling is that, let me see what this will say after here. Look. Courthouse. Goddamn Adjudication. Okay. So what I'm feeling like is he getting out tomorrow? Probably not. But will he get out eventually? Probably so. How? I don't know. I don't know. But same question, same deck, different outcome. So, you know, everything with tarot is like time, you know. So maybe not now, but maybe he will. With Gift being here, Journey, Great Fortune, and Message. So this card was a message with a man, no, concern with a man right here. Then we have message by itself. Then we have great fortune, and we have poverty that was in the reverse. And this is the kicker. I can't remember. Was it courthouse? Courthouse was here, I think. I can't fucking remember. That's the thing. Goddamn, I used to smoke weed. Goddamn it, I can't remember shit. But I should have took a picture of. But anyway, that's what I have right there with that. Let's just see what the tarot has to say. I asked the question, was C Murder ever going to be released? I got a no and I got a yes. Spirit, why did I get a no and why did I get a yes when I asked, was C Murder ever going to be released from prison? At the bottom of the deck, oh, it's still at the bottom of the deck, y'all. The Ace of Swords. So let me shuffle. Damn, look at that. Ace of Swords and the Two of Pentacles again. So let's just do a good shuffle. Creator, why did I get two different answers for the same question regarding if C Murder will ever be released? All I need is one card, though, because I ain't got time. I ain't got time. Creator, please. Why did I get two different answers regarding if C Murder will ever be released from prison? All right. Ambitious, determination, active, decisiveness, and assertiveness. We have the Knight of Swords. Just one card, please. We got the Five of Pentacles. Why did I get two different answers? Creator. God dark on it. Okay. So once again, we have the Knight of Swords right here. So I got two different answers because of because the Creator said so. Listen. This is the crazy part right here. This is the crazy part. Remember, I said I ain't never did this. You go back and watch my videos. I've been doing this for 3 years, damn it. I ain't never did this before. Now, I said, why did I get two different answers? And for me, the validation is because, yes, Shay, he's not getting out tomorrow. Probably not even next year, but he will get out. And remember, we had 17. 17, well, this is Kipper, but this is still the star card. And I can look at this several different ways. Because I said for my validation, I wanted to know. I am an Aquarius. I am the star. And here it come out again. Remember, I said I'd never done this before. So we got the star card coming out twice. He also is a star. I'm a star because Aquarius, you know what I'm saying? Astrology. It's the star card, you know what I'm saying? Right here. So it's coming out twice. I asked the same question, you know what I'm saying, twice. And this is what we get. And I said, just give me one card because I ain't got time. And I feel like the confirmation is what I said for my own self. Okay, maybe not today, but yes, he will. Because time is fluent, right? They say something like that. So we got the star card coming out twice. And it says, hope is the light that guides us through darkness. What inspires hopes in you, even in difficult times? Hope inspires serenity and faith. Wow. That's crazy. I like that, though. I'm satisfied with that. I don't know about how you all feel, you know what I'm saying? But I'm satisfied with that because, as I said, nobody asked for this reading. But I just wanted to know. I was concerned. Don't even know why. You know what I'm saying? I ain't heard a No Limit song in I don't know how long. But I just wanted to. I'm satisfied with that. You know? I'm satisfied with that straight up. No chaser. Mm-hmm. All right, so we almost done, and I kept it under an hour. Hey, kept it under an hour. All right, so we're gonna get ready to close out the reading for Mr. Corey Miller, better known as C. Mutta. Damn, that's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Um, when it comes to um, Steve Thomas, the 16-year-old male involved in this situation regarding C murder, when it comes to Steve Thomas, the 16-year-old involved in this situation with C murder, what is it that he has to say? What is it that he would like to say to C murder? When it comes to Steve Thomas, the 16-year-old involved in this situation regarding C murder, what does he have to say to C murder? 3 cards, please. That's what I wanted to do. How can you tap into your creativity and explore uncharted territories? Exploration, creativity, enthusiasm, ambition, and inspiration. That's interesting because this is a page. This is a page. When we think about people, we identify them with the pages as younger people, things of that nature. Damn. Then we got judge. How can you balance the scales of life, of justice in your life? Fairness, justice, truth, and balance. Wow. I feel like that's him coming through. I really do. 3 cards, please. What does he have to say to... Ooh, shit. Oh, God. That's 3. So, wow. We have we have the 3 of Pentacles, and it says collaboration, teamwork, mastery, recognition, and apprenticeship. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's what this card say. It's the 3 of Pentacles. And then we have the 3 of Cups. Celebrate the love within every relationship and friendship. Will a social gathering or event be enjoyable? Celebration, friends, community, and creativity. Wow. The 3 of Cups. And then we have the 4 of Swords. And the 4 of Swords talks about what aspect of my life requires me to take a break and recharge my energy? Rest, solitude, rejuvenation, introspection, and meditation. Retreat from the world. Damn, that's my stomach. Retreat from the world to recharge energy and gain perspective. Wow. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Pentacles. And it says, staying in a lack mentality can manifest unwanted desires, so change is necessary. What support do I need to get back on my feet? Hardship, poverty, insecurity, needs isolation. Wow, that's crazy to me. followed by the Wheel of Fortune. For everything there is a season, and for every matter under heaven, what goes around comes around. No time indicated. How can you adapt to change in circumstances? Cycles, change, fate, destiny, and divine timing. Well, ain't that about a motherfucker? I like it. I like it. I do. I like it, like straight up. I do. I said, if he, what does he have to say or feel about C Murder? And this is what came out. And I motherfucking like it. I like it. Okay. Now, let's get ready to close out the reading for C Murder. Okay. Whew. Mm-mm-mm. Whoa. Wow. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we have transformation. Within the next 30 days, creator, we got love begins. What is it that C Murder needs to know within the next 30 days to close out this reading? Corey Miller. Within the next 30 days. Oh, shit. What is it that he needs to know? 3 cards, please. The bottom of the deck. Damn. We got transformation again. My hand hurt. Within the next 30 days, we got third eye chakra at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So pick these cards up. So these two are face down. We got authority right here. Okay. So this is fire energy right here. Pretty sure this is Aries. With authority being here, I think. It's interesting. This came out in the reverse. So we have fulfillment of wishes, which came in the reverse. Okay. And we got financial and material changes, which came in the reverse. And then we have authority. So what I'm feeling like within the next 30 days, when it comes to something that he was trying to do or wanted to do, some type of situation that has more authority over the outcome, it looks like that it may not happen. Whatever it is that he, want to happen or would like to happen within the next 30 days. Whatever changes that he was seeking with wishes of fulfillment and financial and material change, it's in the reverse. But then we have authority, so I'm almost feeling like somebody standing on top of some shit. So that's what I have for the C Murder, Corey Miller reading. Remember, anybody can ask for a reading. Any of the celebrities, whomever, it don't matter. You can ask about your mama, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I enjoy doing this. It helps me practice, and it's entertaining as well. I'm still new. I don't always, read the cards how everybody else would read them, but I go off of a feeling, So appreciate you guys and thank you, and hit a nigga up. I'm out.